All right. So
Well, how's everybody doing? So this is kind of a quick video of our practice session, myself and a fellow shooter competitor this past Sunday, we're just kind of practicing some sessions or some sections of the upcoming ORPS Course of Fire, and basically we had kind of decided and got together, the two of us, to try to improve on the fundamentals of things that we feel that we need to work on, which is actually getting into the positions of certain stages. So this is kind of our version of our interpretation.
I think you got the rubber strap.
And like, we're not being super strict about it, I think mainly because we both know and we both have the same challenges, that this is all very new to us, and so shooting out the back of the chair is not something we do normally. So just practicing and running through is teaching both of us a lot. And he's a really good shot, and his accuracy was never the question. It's more about getting into the position and training your body to be accurate in different positions. So basically, he took 3 shots off the seat of the chair, then he transitioned to 3 shots off the back of the chair, then he transitioned to 2 shots prone off the left side, and then transitioning again, 2 shots prone on the right side for a total of 10. All in 2 minutes, of course.
45 seconds.
One of the things that we had to do for this is we, of course, had to assemble props, as best we could. And also, I don't know if I'd mentioned, but I threw together some target stands 5 feet off the ground as per the rules of this particular range a week ago.
Impact.
And so we're trying them out for the first time this session here.
Impact.
I'll actually throw a picture up for you guys of what I put together. And technically we're supposed to be shooting at, I believe it's 25 and 50 yards for this section of the course of fire, and I misunderstood or misread the actual printout, and we're actually at 50 seconds.
Nicely done, sir.
Maybe a little bit more challenging, but definitely not where it's supposed to be. So, or maybe it's 25
little things like that.
That's what we're
Throw
doing.
in the bag.
Now this really good looking fellow is coming up next, and you'll see the it's me, of course. You'll see my little arc rail project in action on the seat of this chair. Now this was really important for me because I know I don't talk about it much, but I've got some old serious back injuries involving some ruptured discs, and I have problems getting into super crouchy kneeling positions, especially. So I very rarely will kneel, and so really the position I get into is kind of a balance of what allows me to shoot and what is comfortable, because if I'm uncomfortable I can't settle in. So I know you'll probably I'll have some people commenting that I should be doing this and putting a knee up. I'm really just doing the best I can while I work on this, because it's hard for me to get. Sometimes you'll see me adjust, like there I decided I couldn't do it and I switched right away, and it's just what it is what it is for me. But it works because that arc rail allows me to get a little bit higher than if it was just a bag, like Caleb used just a bag flat on the chair, which ideally would work great. But for me, this allows me a little bit higher in the position. And I did quite well here. I got 9 out of 10 hits. I only dropped the last one, which was my biggest takeaway from this challenge, was to take as much time as I'm allowed. I actually seem to be running through them quite quickly, and I think that's a fault because I'm not using all my available time to concentrate on the fundamentals of actually pulling that trigger smoothly. So you can see me on the back of the chair there, and I'm, trying to get the balance as best I can. I'm using the bipod on either side of the chair. It seemed to work really well. I tried at first to slide it all the way forward and put the bag on top of the chair, but then after a couple of run-throughs, I decided to put it on my knee. It allowed me to lock my elbow into my knee in that kind of crouched position, I guess you'd call it. And one thing I learned from my partner in crime was when he was on the back of the chair, I watched him and he transitioned to the left side, just instinctively saved a couple of seconds where, you'd think, oh, you might transition to the right side and then the left, but he saved a few seconds. So I followed his lead rather and did the same thing. But anyway, we did this past Sunday, and then again this Sunday coming up, we're going to be doing a couple of more sections for more practice. So. And I'm still practicing at home whenever I can with these, and trying to have as much repeatability just with, the drive practice. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will catch you guys next one.
But that was a sweet run, man. You had 10 seconds left.
Oh, yeah?
And you know, that's pretty well when we go through that.